Cause yo, we coming hard.
Knicks real talk, we outside, cut the streets to calling. But me and my peeps, we elite, we ballin'. That breeze from deep falling in the metropolis. We dropping the hotness up on the populace. We got this, we transforming big shit. That optimist, it's the pregame show. You know we leading up the tip off. We bleed on orange and blue through that Nick drip cloth. This shit is ball. We tossing new game stack. The game recap. We tapping name and trade chat. Cause we getting paid the match. We made it spectacular, like a motion picture that's in our match. We came to capture imagination with the floated amateur. Damn that, you're mad with the back of your sister that knows the rise. We about to slide up in the garden, somebody getting poked to rise. We outside, we live in this city that's witty. We finna live you, and they finna at the Knicks beat the team for your city. About to get a nice slice with a smart quarter on ice. They play the order with my smart play. In the city, they made a choice. It's the Knicks with talk. We get a pop in the apple rotten. We have the whole metropolitan out there on their apple rotten. Knicks real talk. We streaming on YouTube.com. The true dudes and good moves. We spot on talking bombs. With a cop, we got a spot to drop in the hot shit. The content we have been up in your head. You know, it's us to get up the body. It's about to get in their bag. Looks like a cat to fly back to the triangle jet lag. Yo, what's good, everybody? Salute. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. What's good? Knicks will talk. Pre-game show. Shad Devine. We in the building. About to get it popping. Knicks got the matinee again at the with the Milwaukee Bucks in the world most famous arena. We got to go in there and see if we can get a win tonight after coming off that kind of disastrous loss the other day. But first and foremost, let me bring my partner in crime in the building. My brother from another mother, can't be no other. Shad Powers was good, my man.
Let's get it. Happy holidays, everyone. Happy holidays.
Yeah, real talk. Happy holiday for those. Merry Christmas and all that good stuff, man. Matinee game, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, we got to go in here and get a rebound off that game the other day. We lost to these cats, man. We didn't bring the energy that we needed to bring. It just all around. We didn't play with a lot of effort that we would normally play with, so it kind of showed in the results at the end of the game. But you know, we lived the fight another day. It's all good, and we just got to go ahead and get it popping, man. But I was definitely Shad Powers. I was like, man, you know, I wanted the Knicks to get that one, man, but we just kind of fell up short, man. The score kind of just dictated what it really was, man. You know, we lost 130 to 111. We did not play with a lot of energy the other night, and I think that was the outcome of it, other than Brunson and Randall later on in the game trying to keep us in there. We didn't have game for RJ. We didn't have game from Josh Hart, a lot of guys, man, and quickly them it all showed up. So these things we're talking about, Shad Powers, where we got these inconsistent players. You know, some of them here one night, some of them not here the other night. So I think that kind of showed the other night, man. So we got to kind of try to rectify that problem going down the line, whether regardless of what it may be, trades or whatever. But we got to get some players with Julius Randle and Jalen Brunson who on a consistent level every night. And I think we didn't have that the other night, and I think it showed his ugly head the other night.
Yeah, I mean, the things that we always preach about, man, they got out rebounded. I don't remember what their free throw shot was, but I don't think they even got to the line that much that I remember. They didn't shoot over 36% from threes, and they gave up about 50% from three-point. I think it was like 48% Milwaukee shot on this other day. Mm-hmm. You know, those are the things that we talk about, man, unacceptable, and no one stepped up. Only guys that stepped up is our big two. We had lagging game, and Hardenstein was pretty decent, but he got in foul trouble early. So what you gonna do? You know what I mean? Against these teams that we talk about all the time, Devon, we have to play stellar. We have to be at the top of our game every time we play a big team like this. And it's where sometimes, you know, this season we fell short. And this is one of the games that they fell short, and they fell short pretty, you know, and it wasn't that bad, man. They made a couple of runs, they made a couple of moves to get back into the game. A couple of times that I seen, they came back from a couple of double-digit scores to bring it close. They just couldn't sustain it, and you know that was the downfall of what they did. You know what I mean? And against this team, we have to push the pace. Forget controlling the pace. This team does not play great defense, man. We have to push the pace on this team, man. Throw the ball. This is I hate to caveat to this, but this would have been a perfect game for Obi Toppin. That person that breaks up down the court and Hardenstein throwing that pass down court. We need to do that more this game. We got to get easier points to beat this team. easier points, continue to go to the line, and that's what I seen last game.
Yeah, real talk. I agree with you, man. We just didn't come out there, man. And I'm with Tip. The energy wasn't there.
Yeah.
They wasn't playing at the level. They, you know what? The matinee games always kill the Knicks. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I had to say that too, because it was hard for me too. I was at work, so I had to jump, help somebody, jump in the room, help somebody. You know, it was hard. It was a little hard, so I can understand that.
Yeah. The matinee game early. You up later on that night and all that stuff, and then you got to get up, get to the city, get to the arena, do all that, and you just not really fully in game mode because if you went to bed late at night or whatever the case may be. I mean, they professional, they know they got to take care of themselves, but them matinee games always give the Knicks a problem. You know what I mean? So I'm hoping that we rectify that today, man. It's another matinee game, but we got to get this one. But I do think we'll come out tonight with a little bit more sense of urgency, a little bit more passion, a little bit more grit today because we got to beat this team one way or the other. So we got to let them know because this is one of the teams, like I said, the past three. Now we're gonna be when we get to the playoffs, we got to be in the first and second round. That could be send us home type of shit. You know what I mean? So we gotta let this team know that we can't beat you guys. And we didn't have the other night. I thought it was a statement game the other night, but they didn't come out like it was a statement game. And maybe and I thought they played a lot of tough well. They did a lot of things well, but they didn't play with the urgency and the energy. I mean, that's the thing that got me. They didn't. They did well in certain statistics, but the energy wasn't there. You know what I mean? Like, you let Malik Beasley do the things he was doing, and things like that. So, and I noticed when RJ wasn't really had it going offensively, is kind of, and RJ, I mean, Randall does this too. They defense slack off because they're not playing one side of the ball well. They let it affect the other side of the ball. You know what I mean? But then at the same time, a lot of our guys didn't have it. Senzo gave us a little something, but quickly didn't give us what he normally give us. But I always go back to all these things. Like some of these guys, they up and down, they peaks and valley players. Like see Brunson and Randall is they stay even kill. They're gonna get you they summers every night. But a lot of guys that I'm concerned about on our team is like one night they like quickly give us 2 good 20-point games, but then the game after that he might only get 8 or 9. Or Shinzo might give us a certain amount of points in one game, but then the next game he give us 3 or 4. These are the things that's keeping us from being that high level caliber team because we got guys who we can't rely on every night, a la Quentin Grimes at the beginning of the season. You know what I mean? And so I think we got to go out there sooner or later and get somebody. So even they're not a superstar, but at least that night they're going to give you consistent numbers across the board every night, so we can say that we always got a chance to be in there. That if let's say RJ would have had a decent game, we probably would have been a different story the other night.
It sure would have. With him having a better game makes the defense play a different style of basketball. This way they don't score as many points. Now they have to play defense. They was running amok on the Knicks the other day. That's in spurts. I don't want to say like they would. It didn't seem like. I mean, like anyway. Go ahead, Devon. I'm sorry because this game got on me a little bit too, man. The Knicks play what I watched, man. They played good in spurts, but they couldn't stay consistent, man. They couldn't get that necessary stop, and they were getting to the ball. They were that second unit, man, was stealing the ball like crazy. You know what I mean? But they couldn't get scores off of the turnovers, and that hurt us a lot too. I think that last game, it was a couple of plays, maybe when the got us, had them shoot 130. That wouldn't have probably got us to 130, but it would have slowed down their offense. You know what I mean? We make a basket. Now they got to come. We make a quick basket, and then we stop them, and then we go down on the half court game, and now they have to play defense. You know what I mean? That's not as many shots as the Milwaukee will be getting.
Yeah,
that got that game.
Yeah, real talk. Yo, salute to everybody in the chat, man. We just rumbling and everything. But salute to Manuel. JB was good. My brother Julian was popping. Salute. G Money was good. King Ribby was good. Jermaine, everybody. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas to all you guys. And, man, you and your families and everything. Thank y'all for coming in, man, with the show, man. We know it's a little sparingly, a little later at the moment thing, but we want to get it in, man, just before the game come on. It's the pregame show, Divine, Shaw Powers, Knicks Bill Talk. But, I'm looking at this here, Shaw Powers. What was crazy, one of our best free throw shooting games of the season. We only missed one free throw.
Last game?
Yeah, we went 20-21.
Dang, I didn't even pay that no attention. That's why I said I didn't know about free throws. I wasn't sure, but wow, we shot it. Well, that's one of the things that we'll be doing better in the last couple of games, and I'm happy to see them starting to hit about 80% and plus in at that range because they get to the line a lot, man. You said 21 times. They lacked off in that game. They usually get to the line about 20. I think it's 20, 23, maybe at 25, somewhere around there. It's not 21. They get to the line a lot. I think it was the last I seen was like 25 times a night. You know what I mean? So if they went 21 times, that mean they didn't drive the ball enough to the hole.
That's why I mean I was piggybacking off, just piggybacking off what we were talking about before the show came on. RJ can't go down there against them big boys. Man. Let's say he can't. He just wasn't. He didn't go down there and get them foul that he go down there and get. Brook Lopez and Giannis kept them boys outside of the perimeter. Like Julian said, the 3-point shooting, the Knicks went 9 for 29, 31%. So, because if you ain't driving downhill against them, against Milwaukee, they're making you shoot that ball from out there. And if your shot ain't hitting, it's pretty much lights out. That's a strong team down there, man. They big, they linky, they got shooters, they got a reigning 2-time MVP. They are a really good team, man. They showed me a lot of stuff the other day, man. And so we got to make a lot of adjustments today when we play these guys, but they can't be afraid to attack that basket. I don't care if Brook Lopez try to block your shot 8 times. Go at them. Make them result some energy, and maybe they might change it. They had Giannis down there in foul trouble, but like Julian said, the 3-point ball movement, and also the ball movement, it wasn't there. And I think that's what they did to the Knicks the other day. They took away that drive in the paint. They took away our rebounding, so we got to play with more energy. I need Josh Hart to show me $18 million today. I need him to show me that, man. You know what I mean? I need RJ to show me that $23 million a day. I need him to come out here tonight and get it popping, man. Because you can't rely on Jalen Brunson and Randall all the time, every day, all day. You can't rely on them because it's going to be games where they might not have it. But I think they bounced back today, man. I got to stay confident about this team, man. Like I said, they playing one of the best teams in the association in the NBA, so far. So, but we got to go out there and show it better. And all them second-tier guys, they got to step their game up. And I think they're coming to play. But, that's something that we're going to have to address down the line. I think it's important for the Knicks. If they want to take another step forward, we need to get – and I'm going to even give Knicks 100 GM his flowers. He always said that we need the size. Now we're starting to rear his ugly head. You know what I mean? Because against a team like the Milwaukee Bucks, they got 2 giants down there, and Chris Middleton was killing the game the other day. You know what I mean? I'm like, so them things that we got to address, and I think we will. This trading deadline coming up, I don't know. It only got to be nothing substantial, but we got to get something in here. If this team's going to want to move forward and knowing that Mitchell Robinson is out for the season, so I'm glad we brought my man from the G League up, Chevette. Yeah, I'm going to call it.
I was happy to see him out there. He's going to get some burn tonight, man. Mm-hmm. I don't want I don't want to burn Taj Gibson out unless we need to put him in as a backup power forward. Mm-hmm. I mean, leave him, let him get spot minutes. Let this guy Swev 7-2 get in there. He got a couple of moves. Let's see if he can get acclimated with that second unit because it looks like Hartenstein is going to be the starter. And let's go with that. Let's Taj come in for minutes for Julius Randle instead of RJ and Josh Hart coming in for Julius Randle. Yeah. I mean, let's get Taj those 7 to 9 minutes to 11 minutes a game. You seen him, he was a little windy. He's 38 years old. He's still a jog, but he ain't playing no basketball, up and down court game. So he has to get his legs back under him, his breathing, that burning in your chest thing that they be talking about. So let's see if he can get that. But I would rather see Taj a little bit more helping Julius Randle at the 4, for substitutions. And now that we can have him, and let's Swev get out there and get some fouls. He's a beast. When he foul you, he foul you. At least what I seen in the summer league. I mean, in the G League, he'll foul you, and he got some moves. He got a little jump shot from the top of the key. He got a little move. He can pass the ball. Let's see what he can do with the second unit.
Yeah, real talk. Yes, because I think we're gonna need a guy like that right now, like you said. With the injury situation with New York. But let's look at some of this thing recap from the past game real quick, Shot Power, then you see what I was talking about with the numbers. Yeah, right there. The free throw percentage, ladies and gentlemen, the Bucks shot set it. We shot 95% from.
I can't believe that. I mean, I could believe it, but I'm happy about to see that.
Me too. We shot well from the floor, 50%. We didn't shoot well from downtown, and our field goal percentage was around 44. We know it wasn't bad, but that wasn't a problem. But We got out rebounded about 13, and that's our Achilles heel rebounding. You know, we got rebounded 53-41. Defense, defense numbers. We also was 30 defense rebound. They have 41 defense rebounds, and I think that also was something that kind of played a role in what we did. Offense rebound. We offense rebound the ball pretty well. But remember, Chop out what I said. We don't get 20 assists. We lose. We only had 17. We
wasn't moving the ball.
Right, we wasn't moving the ball exactly, and shots wasn't falling. You know, and that's another thing. If the shots ain't falling, the assists ain't there. So I think, like I said, RJ having an off game, quickly having to acquire that off game semi, and these guys and Josh Hart not hitting shots. That go your 17 assists right there. But overall, I think it was more about the defense in the sense to me that it was just the energy. You know, the energy was there. You know, we scored 27-27, 33-24. But they scored 36, 26, 38, 30. And that's what the problem was right there with that defense. We just didn't come out there with tenacity that we needed, man. And you know, Giannis them ain't backing down from nobody. And I think that's what the Knicks need to realize, that a team like them cats ain't backing down from you. You know, normally you go bully ball against a lot of teams. You bully the other team. Well, you know what? This is a team that you probably not bullying. You know what I mean? And I think that we got to find a way to get that thing going, man, because I think them cats, they come and play every night. They got a good team now. They're going to beat. If you look at the box scores for the New York Knicks that night, for them, Giannis had 28, Portis 23. He killed the game. I'm like, Bobby Portis.
He killed us.
Oh, man, then Chris Middleton, he was doing the damn thing with 20, Lillard 19, Beasley 19.
Lillard didn't even have a great game. I don't even think he made his average. He was, you know, another man.
Yeah, and that's facts there, you know. So I think that just showed that where we was at. Look at what we had. 36 from Brunson, 26 from Randall. RJ Barrett had 5 or 17, something like that. He had 7 rebounds, but he only had 13 points. Hartenstein 12 points. DiVincenzo 11 points. Quickly 7 points. We can't have Josh Hart $18 million. We can't have 2 points. Quentin Grimes 2 points. You can't have that, Shop House. These guys, that's why we keep saying about them up and down, inconsistent players. We got to find a way to get away from that, because that's going to hurt us down the line, because you can't have somebody dropping 21 night, then the next night you dropping 2 points or whatever the case may be. You know, that's going to hurt us down the line. God forbid something happen to one of our players, and we need these guys to step up. So I want to see the Knicks really, to me, go into this trading deadline silly with their minds and they with their eyes open, and don't leave no stone unturned. If it's somebody out there, they don't got to be a superstar, but they got to be a player who every night could be consistent. They just be consistent. I don't care if you only scoring 15 points a game, but every night you're going to get your 15 points a game. So it can have a factor on what Julius Randle and Jalen Brunson are going to do. Because let's say if Quickly and RJ alone were just consistent every night, this team would be an Eastern Conference Final team if they were consistent every night. But you can't have one night here, one night there, blah, blah, blah. I can't get it, bro. And I think that
at least with the big difference in your flow and how your field goal percentage goes and all that stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah, I agree, Divine, man. It is, you know, we'll see what happened at the trade deadline. Maybe the Knicks just run it until the off season and see who they can pick up. You know what I mean? With some trades in the offseason, I think that's how they're going to run this team, to try to build these guys' stocks up. I would like to see a trade, but, you know, I'm not we're all waiting for Leon Rose to make this, you know, this big trade. And do we make a big trade at the trade deadline? I'm not sure. They have made some smart moves in the last couple of years under Leon Rose, you know, acquiring people, moving people and stuff like that. So it is possible that we can go, like you say, get someone to fill in, you know what I mean? Because we need some fillers right now, man. You know what I mean? It's someone that's more consistent across the board, you know what I mean? Like your boy Bondon, like, you know what I mean? Like someone like him, someone that can come out there and almost guarantee you at least 19 points a night, you know what I mean?
Yep.
So you know, I'm not opposed to make, like, you know, a trade or whoever, you know, there's some speculations out there with training this one, and IQ then gets signed, maybe he gets trade this trade deadline and all these blah 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 and all this other stuff. But overall, and I mean, let's see what happens, man. I'm optimistic. I think this team, only thing they got to do is get a good groove going on. You know what I mean? The biggest thing now is to find someone to substitute some minutes for Mitchell Robinson. You know what I mean? And even me and you talked about it. I'm not opposed to seeing Drummond. If we could get him, he can come in here. He's a defensive minded guy. He could grab rebounds, and ever so often he can hit a shot from the outside. And he's a beast down low. He can drive the basketball, back you down. He's an old school big man. You know what I mean? So if we get somebody in there that could substitute some of those offensive rebounds that we're missing right now, I'm not opposed to that right now. But a bigger trade, and Bondon and Drummond wouldn't be bad to bring in here to help us make a push. And I mean, if we're looking for like those players, like you said, that's going to come in here and be kind of consistent. Andre Drummond's not getting real big minutes. I think he's a little older now. I think he must be about 30, at least 35. I'm not sure of his age, but we could get him in here, get him some consistent minutes behind Hartenstein, 17, 18 minutes or something like that. I think he could contribute. We get someone in here and get Bogdan in here and move RJ back down to the 2, you know what I mean, and change that second unit up. Somebody's going to get snubbed in that second unit if we do something like that. But let's see what happens. I'm willing to do whatever it is to make the Knicks win.
Yeah. And for me, it's just a passion of being because I believe this team is good, Shot Power. That's why I believe this is a good team, and that's why my energy and my passion for these guys is. It gets frustrating sometimes when you see that they didn't show what they needed to show. So I know now when I'm looking at the overall makeup of this roster, we got a good team. We got a bunch of solid young players. They all can play, but with that comes the inconsistency. It's peaks and valleys when you got a lot of young guys who haven't been around a long time, when they're going up against guys with a lot of experience who know the game. But like I said, you look at the 2 consistent players on our team, it's pretty much the 2 oldest cats. Well, not the oldest, but the more seasoned guys, Jalen Brunson and Julius Randle. Them the 2, because Julius Randle, he's been around this stuff long enough to know the NBA, and he got the game to back it up. Jalen Brunson's been around long enough, to know the game, and he got the game to back it up. Well, a lot of our other guys, they've been around that long, and other than Josh Hart probably, and that's why you see the ones who doing it on a regular basis, and you see the ones who doing it on an inconsistent basis. It's a maturity thing. It's a maturation, man. You don't get to where you got to go in 1 or 2 or 3 years. Sometimes it takes 5 years. Sometimes it takes 6 years. But we got a couple of guys on our team right now. They trying to really get to that consistent level of being an NBA player. And I just think that's what's happening with us when it comes to playing teams like the Milwaukee Bucks, with all the size, with all the superstars, with all this and that and all that. That's what we got to learn how to deal with, and I think we will learn how to deal with it eventually as we move on through the season and everything like that. And so you got to take the good with the bad. You know what I mean? We're a positive channel, but I got to also throw out the negative stuff that not negative, but the stuff that's not working for us. And I think right now we got to get out there and make a move for a consistent player. You don't got to be a championship. You don't got to be a superstar, but we just need somebody on. If he come out on the floor that night, if he only averaging 15, you know what? He know he's going to give you 15. And I think that's where we at. We want to be a much better team and all that good stuff. But, hey, it's still young. The season, we ain't even halfway there yet. But we definitely got to get there and make moves. We got to be there and make moves at the trading deadline and beyond, or the buyout market. Because, listen, ladies and gentlemen, you lost a big piece of your puzzle with Mitchell Robinson. You lost a
big, man. You seen the last game, Divine, how we got out rebounded and muscle, man. We got muscle.
Yeah, you lost a big part of your team when we lost Mitchell Robinson. And it ain't even about the offense number for him. It's about what he do on that side of the ball to protect that rim. So when, like, on a night like the other night, when the shooting for 3-point wasn't going, what would Mitchell Robinson do? Get you an offensive rebound to give you a second chance. And what they say, second chance points. Well, that's what Mitchell Robinson was. He was a second chance points guy. So when you throw the ball up, if your shots are not falling because you can't drive to the hole because of Brook Lopez and them, at least you had a chance to try something else because he get you another rebound. So I do think that we missing that, man. But I think we'd be okay. You know what I mean? I'm not worried about it. You can't discard not falling because we lost to the Milwaukee Bucks. If you're gonna lose to anybody, lose to the best. You know what I mean? You don't want to lose to the mediocre joker. So I'm not worried about that because I know that Milwaukee is a damn good team. They're gonna be hard to deal with when the playoffs come because they got every ingredient that you need to win a championship. They got a superstar player. They got 2 superstar players. They got a tall team up in the middle, and they got knocked down 3-point shooters all on that team.
Right.
They got them all over.
The whole everybody can shoot a 3 on that team.
Yeah, they
even
got
Giannis.
Yeah, they got all, and Brook Lopez, even Brook
Yeah,
Lopez.
he kills that. Yeah.
So they got all the ingredients to be a tough team, and they definitely on championship caliber status. So but so I'm not feeling bad because we lost to them, but I just thought that I was just more upset that we didn't come out there with the energy and the effort that we played with. You know what I mean?
Right. It's not that we lost them. It's the effort. I feel you, Devon, because I'm with you on that one. It's in spurts, man. They did have, they did come back a couple of times, man. I think it was maybe 2 times they came back, but they just can't. As soon as they start coming back, here come Milwaukee, hit a 3, and then get to the foul line, and then come back and get a steal. You know what I mean? And that broke us. And on top of that, we still scored 111 points. These guys beat us by 20-something points, but we didn't have IQ to score the basketball. Quentin Grimes didn't score the basketball. Josh Hart didn't score the basketball.
Yes.
I mean, those 3 guys right there, another, 8 points per person, 24 more points from them. And I mean, it makes a difference. 8 points. They ain't got to score 25 points. I think that second unit, man, and now that Hartenstein is not in that second unit, I want to see what happens now. Because Hartenstein, I'll say it. I think he was the bolster to how Mitchell Robinson is to the first unit. I think Hartenstein is that to the second unit. He's I think him and Mitch before Mitch got hurt, I think they were top. Both of them went in the top 5 in offensive rebounding. In the NBA, they were both in the top 5. Mitch maybe been 2, and Hartenstein was maybe 4 or 5 or something like that. So guys get to the ball. They do what they're supposed to do. With this team, you see how much we miss Mitchell Robinson. You see it against this team. You see what we miss. And it's not much, but some of those box outs that he does, the way he pins people to his back and makes it easier for other people to grab rebounds, makes a difference against this team.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you something else. That's why people got our tips, but now they see why he did it. Why he started Jericho Sims over Hartenstein, not because of the who's better, because of the foul trouble.
Right.
That's why Tibbs started. That's why he started. I told him I wanted him to start Talia for this reason. Hartenstein picked up 2 quick fouls and it was over. The game was over. It was over, ladies and gentlemen. When he picked up those 2 fouls, it was over.
Yeah, it was field day. Yeah, it was a field day.
Now you see why Tibbs started my man Jericho Sims.
Mm-hmm.
Right, because he didn't want that problem right there. He knew that was a problem because Hartenstein is an aggressive ball player. He's going to go at you. He's going to try to block his shot. He go hard. So he knew that could be an issue, and it reared his ugly head the other day. But here's something I want to point out when I talk about the inconsistency, Shot Power. Jalen Brunson scored 36 points, right? Check this out. Between R.J. Barrett, DiVincenzo, Quickly, Josh Hart, and Quentin Grimes, he scored more points than all of them by himself.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm talking about with the inconsistency. He scored 36. R.J. scored 13. Chisholm scored 11. That's 24. Quickly scored 7. That's 31. Josh Hart scored 2 points. That's 33. Quentin Grimes scored 2 points. That's 35. And Todd Gibson scored 32 points. That's 37. Jalen Brunson outscored 5 players by himself on the New York Knicks the other night. By himself. So Matthew add Randall. That's what I'm talking about. R.J. Barrett got to go in that lane. I don't care who down there. I don't care how tall you are. Go down there in that paint and make them foul you. Because that's our game. That's what the Knicks do. They go to the free throw line more than a lot of teams. So Josh Hart, Quickly, Grimes, they had an off game. I get it. I'm not beating them up, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not. But I'm just saying that was the reason why we only scored a 111 point, because they could not deal with them trees down there. They were scared to go down there. RJ should have went down there. And so I don't care if they block your shot. Go down there and you know how to use your body. Make them foul you. They didn't play with the energy and the effort, man. And I think that's all it was. And I think the energy and the effort and not having Mitchell Robinson was the reason why we lost 130 to 111. But it is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. It's all about peaks and valleys. Just like my man Big Taz said, Big Taz, you're 100% right. At one time we was the Pistons. But now we're not the Pistons no more. We done been to the playoffs 3 or 4 times. Now I think we got to start realizing that we can't keep giving the Knicks a break. Shot power by saying this team is young. No. You done been to the playoffs. This would be a 3rd round. It's time. You went to the 2nd round the past year. So we can't use the excuse that this team is still growing. No, you got two all-stars starting the team. You know what I mean? That excuse for the Knicks is it takes a chance. No, the Knicks should be in the Eastern Conference Finals this year. That's what at least the third round, because I hear Mike Breen, I hear Clyde, I hear Wally, and all them saying the same thing. It's like you first year you got there, you got to the playoffs, then you went, and after that you went to the second round. So you know it's different levels. Now you're looking to go to the third round. That's just the way basketball is. You tell anybody, to me, Shaw Powell, that's a team with playoff and championship aspirations, any team in the NBA, and I've been watching basketball for damn near 50 years. You always strive to go to the next level. You never settle. In life, in basketball, I don't care who you are. You never settle on being mediocre. You never settle, say, okay, we get there, okay, it's cool. No, that's not the way life works. That's not the way the NBA or any sport works. These cats go out there and play hard to get to the championship. Their goal is to be champions. Their goal is not to be just, okay, I'm getting a paycheck or I'm just being average. No, you go in there with your goal of being a championship caliber type of team. That's why the organization pay you $26-30 million. That's why they go get certain players to get you to another level. They went and got Jalen Brunson to get them to another level. When the Knicks first started, they got Julius Randle to help them start going there. Then they got Jalen Brunson to help them get to the next level. Now they got to get another guy to get them to the other level. You know what I mean? That's any team. Milwaukee, but look at when they drafted Giannis. When Giannis started, he was. You know what I mean? It was just then they were just learning how to grow. Giannis and Chris Middleton grew together. They grew together year after year after year until they got to a certain point in their career where they was able to say, okay, we here now. They put the pieces around them guys and they won a championship. The same goes for everybody. You know, no matter what team it is, if it's Steph Curry them, if they drafted Steph Curry, they drafted Draymond Green, they drafted this guy, they took steps to it, then they got to the playoffs, and Mark Jackson got lost, then they got to another level, then they hired Steve Kerr, then they finally got to that level where they was champions. That's what it's about, ladies and gentlemen. It ain't about just playing just to be playing. You know, the Knicks, I guarantee you this here, the Knicks will be okay. But it's just that we got to find another player who could do it on a regular basis. Not one night tonight, not one night the next night. I'm just rumbling, but I'm just trying to deal with some facts here. And the reason why that game the other day showed me what we need to do to get back to where we need to go. Ladies and gentlemen, the New York Knicks team is not selling just to be in the second round. And if you think I'm joking, ask them players, ask every Knicks player, ask Tom Thibodeau, ask Scott Perry, all of them. He ain't getting them, or Leon Rose. What is their goals this year? What are their goals? Ask them, guys, every year what's their goal. Their goal is to win. That's what they came to do. So the Knicks got to go out there and get another player to help them get to that level. And I think that's what they're going to do, because they're not going to settle for that, because they done took the steps already. They lost to Atlanta in 2020-21. They lost to Miami in 2022-23. So this year they want to go to 2023-24. They want to get to another level. And then maybe a year or two after that, they win a championship. That should be the Knicks' ultimate goal, and I think that's what they're going to do. But you know, we got to get some player. We got to get another player or two in here that on any given night gonna get on their bucket shot power. And I think that's what happened with the past game to me, was that we don't got players who show up every night except for two people. Two people in our whole out of 15 people in our roster, other than Mitchell Robinson. He showed up every night because of what he do. Mitchell Robinson comes to play every night, whether he get outplayed at night, but he come to play every night. Jalen Brunson and Julius Randle, even though Julius Randle might get his lackadaisical moves every now and then on the defense side of the ball, but make no mistake about it, Julius Randle come to work every night. And I think all these other guys got to do the same thing. Let's hope it happens tonight, Shaw Powers.
Yeah, that's for a fact. And salute to Jay Boogie. Thank you so much for that super chat. Happy holidays to you as well. And you know, we got some special for you too. But salute to you, Jay Boogie. And once again, salute to the chat, like Devon always says. Salute to the chat. That's where it's at. And yeah, Devon, I'm 100%. You know, I mean, we'll see what the Knicks will figure out. You know what I mean? And I still think this is a good team against, you know, those. We're an upper mid team right now. You know what I mean? Against those teams that are 5, 7, 9. You know, we are able to beat those teams. We're having a little trouble beating some of these 1, 2, and 3 teams right now, but we'll get there. We may need to upgrade somewhere and make some changes this year, you know, at the trade deadline, if we do anything, because we have to do something to substitute those minutes for, like you said, Divine, big reason why Sims started the basketball game is to keep Hartenstein out of foul trouble, and you are so right about that, man. So we had to figure out you know, someone else to help us out. And like I said, I hope that they're looking maybe a Drummond, You know what I mean? That guy right there that I see that's out there right now could really help us. You know what I mean? He's not really getting no burn where he's at right now. He's not playing many minutes. Maybe come over here, give us a good 17, 18, 19 minutes or something like that. You know what I mean? He's always been a good rebounder. He can do some things. But we're going to need help, and we're going to need help fast, man, because, like I said, against these bigger teams like Milwaukee, we've been having trouble with, you know what I mean? And we just got to get better, you know what I mean? And make sure that after this game today, which I think they're going to, the same stuff that we're angry about, that we kind of talking about that we're missing from the Knicks, I think they're talking about it amongst themselves, and I think they'll have a better game out tonight. At least a better looking game than I think they'll have a better looking game than they had the last game.
Yeah, absolutely. I think whether they win or lose, they'll play with a little more sense of urgency. They know how important it is not to go lose back to back. And yeah, I got you, Jay Boogie. I'll send a link to you, and also we're gonna drop my brother's joint in a few minutes before the next segment is on. Jay Boogie's joint. We're gonna get that popping for Christmas, yo. Salute to everybody in the chat. You know I'm live, I'm lit. You see it already, so that's good. It's supposed to be. That's the spirit we want up in here. We live, we lit. Salute to the chat. That's where it's at. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas to everybody up in the building, man. You know what I mean? I think the Knicks might deliver us a good Christmas present today. You know what I mean? So let's hope so. You know what I mean? And all that good stuff. Yeah, I got you, my brother. I'm sending it to you right now. But yeah, man, it's all good, man. It's the Knicks Real Talk pregame show. Divine, Shaw Powers, Christmas Day, Knicks, Milwaukee Bucks at the world most famous arena again, noontime. Let's go out there and see if we can see a different type of ball tonight from the Knicks with a little more urgency and let them trip fall where they may. But I want to see them get a popping tonight. And I think they come in here tonight, Shaw Powers, and handle their business and play hard for 48 minutes and all that good stuff, man. Then they do that. I think they'd be okay. So I'm really looking to see that. And Jay Boogie, give me 2 minutes. I'm gonna drop the link in there for you can get in here with us, my brother. Real talk, but Jesse,
you got the joint. Run the joint before you bring him in.
All right, real talk. Here we go, man. We gonna bring in my man's burner like the Brunson. We got my man Jay Boogie, Christmas joint popping off our Knicks Real Talk. Let's get it. We live, we lit, we in the building. Salute to everybody. Let's do it, man. Jay Boogie in here, man. Real talk. Let's do it.
Divine, you hear me? I don't hear no sound.
You hear it?
No, I don't hear no sound.
Oh, let me pause it then. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, sorry about that. Ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna run it back, ladies and gentlemen. Let me get the audio together. We got to get that fire up in here. I apologize for that. Shaw Powers, talk to me about the game coming up, man, while I get this audio going on for the game, the day's game, man. Let me get Jay Boogie joined up in here popping. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. Real talk.
Yeah, I mean, we got to do some of the same things that we usually do, man. We got to control the pace. Today is not a control the pace game, but I'm going to say control the pace, grab our rebounds, and hit our free throws. Try to shoot over 36% from three-point land tonight. But tonight is about a faster pace game, I believe. I think we could beat this team with getting easier points. You know what I mean? Break out, somebody break out. Brunson, DiVincenzo, somebody break out on that break out and make some easier baskets tonight. That core that we just talked about that couldn't score 36 points above Jalen Brunson, we need all those guys to have at least close to double digit, if not double digit scoring tonight. We need it from everybody, and we need consistency from some of these guys going forward. But tonight, in order to beat this team, we have to be gritty. We have to play gutsy. We have to play with defense. You know what I mean? Defensive minded. They're killing us shooting 3-point shots against us. Last couple, I don't know what the percentage, the last 3 games that we played, but I remember last game they played, they shot about 60% on us. In that mid-season, I think it was 60%, and they shot almost 50% against us in this last game. So what we have to do is get a little bit more high contest on some of these shots, make it a little harder for them. And the way you get these guys to make less shots is to get in the passing lane and make extra passes. You know, our assist has to be up tonight. And I mean, this is another thing about controlling that pace. We have to get everybody to touch the ball and numerous players. In order to beat this team, we have to have 6 players in double digits tonight. And I mean, aside from Jalen Brunson, aside from Jalen Brunson, and aside from Randall, we have to have an IQ sighting. We got to have a DiVincenzo sighting, which he's been doing pretty good. We have to have a Quentin Grimes sighting. We need to have a Josh Harden sighting. You know what I mean? We have to have these guys scoring anywhere from 11 to 17 points tonight collectively. All these guys have to, I mean, not collectively, individually, all these guys have to have a numerous scoring for us to impact this game. And we have to crash the balls. Without having Mitchell Robinson down there, now is the time to see the Josh Harts get down there, the DiVincenzos get down there, the RJ Barretts get down there and grab some rebounds, because Randall can't do it by himself. And I don't know what Tibbs is going to do tonight, but I hope that they do that same segue that we just talked about, moving this guy Swever. And I hate to say put him into the starting lineup unless you want to start Taj. But we got to hold on to Hardenstein, because we do not need him to get into early foul trouble, because that is just going to disrupt the whole game. Now we don't have Mitch, and Hardenstein is sitting on the bench. Now everybody's just going to straight start driving down the lane and trying to abuse next center that's in there, i.e. Taj Gibson, unless it's this guy Sweat. So whatever we got to do tonight, we got to control the pace. We have to push the pace. I'm going to go back to pushing the pace tonight, grabbing our rebounds and hitting our free throws. And I think if we can have our ancillary players to score the basketball tonight, I think we have a good out.
Real talk. Let's try to get, ladies and gentlemen, the J Boogie Fire on Christmas Day in the house with Knicks Real Talk. Divine Shot Powers. I'm hoping this audio work out, ladies and gentlemen, because I want to get my brother up in here, but we want to bring him in here on a high note of his joint. So let's get it, man. Knicks Real Talk. Divine Shot Powers. I hear it. I hear it.
Nah.
I don't know why this shit not playing, yo. I'm disappointed. Hold up, man. I'm gonna get this thing, man. Real talk. This is crazy. Let me bring add this screen on, man. Come on now. To get my brother Fire up in here, man. We got to get it popping for sure. Windows. You don't hear it?
Nah. Who's that, Hardwell?
You heard it?
No. I seen the video before. I seen the video a couple of times.
Well, we're gonna keep working on that, man. I'm gonna bring my partner to the building. I don't want to leave him hanging, then I get it right, man. I don't know what it. I may be coming off the way I downloaded. Let me try it again. But Jay Boogie, man, I'm working with you, my brother. But let me get you in here, man. Hit with the StreamYard chat if you want to get in, and I'll figure out how to get this thing. Okay, I know what to do. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for that. All this inconvenience and all that good stuff. You know what happens with the technical difficulties. But like I said, Knicks got to go out there tonight and do everything Shot Power said. Play for 48 minutes, man. Cross T's, dot I's, rebound, and go at them. Don't be scared of them. Go at these dudes, man.
You got to.
You got to play bully ball against these guys, man. You know, you got to do what you do and how you do it, and don't worry about everything else, because that's what they do. I mean, the Knicks is a bully ball type of team, but you know, when you go against bullies, they try to bully, you got to bully them back. So you know, the Knicks end up against a team who can play bully ball too. So it's kind of like you got a team that mirror image what they do, but you also got a bunch of more players around them who are playing a little better than our players are playing. So you know, we just got to make sure that our guys go out there and get a pop in. Now, hey Jay Boogie, can you hear me? Oh, there you go. That's my man. You hear me, my brother?
Yeah, my brother. I hear y'all loud and clear, man. Clear as it can ever be, man. Salute, salute, salute. 3 capital S's, blessing, health, happiness to everybody. Merry, happy Christmas. Merry, happy holidays. Merry goodbye to 2023. Shout out to the chat, the most loyal, respectful, greatest people it is up under this orange and blue. There is no fan base like our fan base. I don't care what sport you're cheering and you root for. It's a Knicks fan base, you know what I'm saying? That's all over the place doing what we do. And shout out to my brother Divine and Shy Powers. Merry Christmas and blessings to you all and your families. Hope everybody's in the greatest form of happiness. Anything that you're going through, we don't just pray that you go through it. We also pray that you get through it. What's going on, Divine? What's going on, Shy Powers? I'm listening. It's echoing to me, man, what you're talking about, how guys should come in, you know what I'm saying? Prepare for a championship. That's how I look at it. It's championship or bust. If you don't come in here with your mindset for a championship, it is a wasted year. Yeah, you want to look back and say, yeah. You want to look back and say, oh yeah, we did better than last year. But you don't want to look back and say we only went further than last year. That's the difference. Stop looking for April and start looking towards June. I'm gonna say it again. Look towards June and forget about April. It is championship or bust. That's how you should come in. And the more you feel like you got championship on your heart and championship on your chest, the more you're going to deliver towards that destination. But I don't want to come in here for no shortcomings this year, you know what I'm saying? The shortcomings is gone, you know what I'm saying? Even though we made it to the second round, 6 games, got eliminated, that's not enough. So don't look to say come this season, we're going to go further than last year. No, you going to a championship. That's what it is, man. Well, Merry Christmas, man. We back another day, you know. We got the Milwaukee Bucks. Yeah, I understand we've been on a long run doing what we did. We've been on the road. You know what I'm saying? You've been away from the crib. You've been away from home. You've been away from the loved ones and everything, sleeping in all different type hotels. That ain't my bed. I don't know what's on this sheet, these pillows, you know what I'm saying? You're supposed to go in the hotel and bring your own sheets and your own mattresses, your own pillows and cases and everything instead of sleeping on it. But when you get back home to the crib, you know what I'm saying? We know you missed the crib. You had to catch up, you know, Christmas shopping and everything, catch up your family. So you might have came into the game the other night a little bit sluggish because you've been away from home. But now you got a little bit of rest. You already got your gifts out the way. You need to come on at 12 o'clock and ready to knock these deers' heads off because they feel like they got our numbers and they can just turn on their switch whenever they want to. Time to change the note, time to let them know, yo, we're a different breed. Today is the day, Christmas Day. It's sold out in the building. It's sold out on the podcast. It's sold out on the chat. It's Christmas Day. It's time to handle our business and give everybody, you know what I'm saying, not only what they're looking for, but give yourself what you're looking for. Let them know that we can beat y'all, and we're going to be there if we see you on the long run, man. That's what it is, man. Championship or bust, man. Everybody should feel like that when they come into the season. You know, stop looking for the shortcomings and start looking for the long comings. The parade on Broadway is what we want, man. Parade on Broadway is what you should be thinking about. Parade should be the destination, man. Not no shortcomings, not no first round, not no second round, none of that. Parade on Broadway. That's what it is. Salute, salute, salute. 3 capital S's, man.
Listen, man, I couldn't have said it better myself. I'm trying to tell you, it's all about different levels. Right, am I right there? It's different levels. I mean, you don't reach a certain level already. Now it's time to go to another. I just want to say this because I want to make sure I'm on. Like Jay Blees and I told Shy about this a long time ago. I want the Knicks to get to the championship, but they're gonna need all 5 branches of the military in New York when we win that ring. Because it's going split.
Yeah.
And that's what you should be striving. We done been through that growth
from New York.
Did that already. We done did the grooming our young players. That's why we haven't drafted the last couple of years, because we got enough youngsters on that team now. So, we need to go out there and go get another dude and at least right now to help us get there. Because like I said, with the inconsistency with the guys that we have, because they're young, I get it. I'm not hating on young guys, I'm saying, but that's the product of being young, learning how to get maturity and maturate and grow and get better with experience. And we just got guys right now who haven't been around long enough with a lot of experience. If you look at all the teams in the championship level, all the guys been around. Look at Denver last year. They got guys who've been in the league 7, 8, 9 years, along with some young guys they got. But you do need that maturity around you, so when you don't know something, that other person can teach you something. You know what I mean? And I just think that's what it's about. It is not about hating on young guys. Nick Quickly's young. Grimes is young. Half our whole team is young. They're young. So they still got to learn how to navigate through this NBA rigor mortis, playing the guys like LeBron, playing the KDs, playing on an every night basis. When you get into a 7-game series, look what Jalen Brunson and Julius Randle can do because they got the experience. I'm not hating, and I think that's important when you're playing basketball because listen, what the Giannis and them got that we didn't have the past night other than the 2 superstars. Brooke Lopez experience, the Mark Beasley experience, Quip Middleton experience. It goes on and on. Pat Connaughton experience. They've been around long enough to know all the nuances of this shit. So if a team throws something at you, they can adapt because they've been around long enough to know how to adapt to it. And I just think that's where the Knicks has got to be with our team. They just got to get a little bit more experience. But it wouldn't hurt to get another dude in here like Devontae Murray who can do something at the 2 spot. And then you go get a quasi superstar to add with Brunson, Devontae Murray, and Julius Randle. You get them 3 dudes right there. Then you go get another dude. The Knicks, I think they got a championship caliber team now. So I like all the guys we got, but at the same time, you see the peaks and valleys too. Shaw Powell and Jay Boogie. 1 minute they got 20 one night, then the next night they got 2. 2 games in a row they dropped 20, then 3 games in a row they dropped 5. You ain't. That's what the problem comes in because they not consistent. They not consistent enough to be. Not that they won't get there. It's going to be harder. Let me just put it that way. It will be harder to get there when you got players like that. It's like me going up against my son. Yeah, you might be young, but I give you the business though. I will give you the business because you ain't got this over me. You know what I mean? And I think that's what happens. Sometimes that mental game starts to start taking place. And like you look at that team last year, real quick, I'm gonna pass to Shaw Powers. You look what happened in the playoffs last year when it hurt Julius Randle. The mental game got to Quickly, it got to Grimes, it got to all these dudes mentally because they wasn't strong enough to handle all that stuff. But maybe this year they will. But so I think it's different levels to it. And I just think right now we got to take it up another level. But that ain't got nothing to do with tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Today the Knicks need to go in MSG and bust that ass. That's what they need to do. They need to go in there tonight and say, listen, y'all beat us like this the other night. I'm on my James Brown shit. It's the big payback. I got to get back. I need some big back.
Revenge.
Yo, that's what it got to
revenge. Yeah. You want revenge.
Revenge. We got to let them know that we are really here. The Knicks are here. Don't make no mistake about it. I ain't hating on my team. We are here. We a good team. But today is a game where you go on Christmas and give the Knicks fan base a good Christmas gift today. Let them boys know that we can deal with y'all. We got to beat y'all. And I think that's what we want, Shaw Powell. Just go out there and play hard for 28, 48 minutes and throw everything out there. Bully, deal with bullies. Yeah, we a bully ball team, and they bully ball too. So you know what? Y'all ain't coming here to guard the bully. It's like, I didn't like that the other day, Shaw Powell. I did not like them coming in here bullying like that, yo. I'm like, yo, that's what we do. RJ, you a bully ball player. Go down that lane and make Brooke Lopez feel an elbow every now and then. And because if your jump shot ain't hitting, you're not good at that consistently, then you're going to be asked out. Go down that lane, hit them cats with an elbow, lay up the ball. If you get fouled, you go to the free throw line. But don't be selling for jump shot because Giannis and him down there. And when you know your shooting game ain't on, that's why you only went 5 for 17. Get the bully ball shit going today, Shaw Powell. And that's what they need to do to these guys, man. If not, they're going to run us out of the gym again for sure.
Yeah, tonight is a big game. You know what I mean? Another big game. And I think the Knicks are going to play a different side. This is where I see all of us got a little like that last game. Every time this Milwaukee team comes up, I get this taste in my mouth. I'm like, I'm tired of seeing Milwaukee do what they do to us. You know what I mean? But the Knicks are the ones who can change all of that stuff. Tonight is a night that everybody has to come out. In order to beat this team, everybody got to be on it tonight. Everybody got to be on it tonight. We need it from IQ. We need it from DiVincenzo. We need it from Josh Hart. We need it from everybody tonight. It's not just our particulars. We need it big time from RJ tonight. You know what I mean? The better we see this 3 score 20 points collectively, individually together, is better for the team. You know what I mean? So RJ has to get closer to that 20-something points with Randall's 20-something points, with Brunson's 20-something points. That makes it easier for the team. A big way this team we win tonight, we got to collectively rebound the basketball. And we have to get the ball to everybody. We need 6 guys tonight to hit double digits tonight, you know what I mean, in order to, and we have to, everything has to be on point tonight. We have to be shooting over 36% from 3-point line. We have to shoot over 45% from the field. We have to out rebound or at least stay close to them in rebounding tonight. And I mean, all these effects that I'm talking about has to really come into effect tonight. Without that happening, we're gonna, we may have a lull in the game, but I think the Knicks are going to be up for it tonight. And I hope that they do something with maybe starting Taj and not getting Hartenstein. That, like you said, Devon, that really broke our pride, man. After Hartenstein went out with those 2 fouls, it really started getting a little in jeopardy at that point.
Well, let me bring brother here, one of the greater podcasters in the game. Still,
Ron, what up, Ron?
What's good? My brother got the Brunson Bonner shirt on. We're gonna need that shirt in effect today, my man. You know what it is, but we're good. But Merry Christmas, my brother. Happy holidays. Salute. Thank you for coming in. What's good with you, my man?
Chilling, man. I just want to wish you guys a happy holidays. It was crazy because I went to sleep late last night. I woke up not too long ago, did whatever I had to do to get out here, and I was about to call Jay Boogie, right? And something told me, let me just check and see if anybody's rocking right now. And I'm about to call Jay Boogie, and I see him on the show. I'm like, he ain't picking up.
Well, you know,
Merry Christmas, y'all.
Yeah, we got the pregame popping up always, man. But thank you for coming in, man. I hope you're having a great day today, man. But we got to get to the Knicks day, man. We got to get gritty tonight, bro. We got to get gritty for a few minutes. We need this win. That thing, it didn't sit well with me, Ron, the other day, the way that I ended it did not sit well with me. I just don't like to see nobody coming to guard a punking, motherfucker. I don't care about losing the game. You can't let nobody punk you. You know what I mean? And I just feel like our team didn't play with a sense of urgency. Once Giannis go down there slamming on somebody, do that. I'm like, nah, y'all got to give you cats some elbows up in this piece, man. You know what I mean? Not just think that. I just think they didn't come to play the other day, and not from the number because they shot only missed one free throw, 95%. They didn't shoot well from downtown, 9 for 29, but they shot 50% from the floor. But I just didn't think that they not bring that energy. Not that tonight. What you think about that game the other night?
Yeah, I think the Knicks, I mean, listen, man, historically, you know, I'm always about the revenge game. I love it when the Knicks can put it together and, you know, get back like you guys are talking about. I'm a little worried, bro. Sometimes you in a situation where your hands are kind of tied. Like, they already playing a tough team. They're playing a team that it's a matchup problem. So the Knicks really going to have to fight today. You know what I mean? And it's all hands on deck. Because the last game, one thing I noticed outside of us having a mismatch and struggling is, you know, quickly in this Milwaukee series, because it's a series of games, he hasn't stepped up. Last time we played Milwaukee, RJ wasn't there. This time he was there, and it was like he wasn't there. So we need these guys to step up if we're going to have a chance to win, because the other guys are doing their part. We need extra. If you playing a team that's supposed to be better than you, and they're playing like they're better than you, and you got a mismatch, all hands got to step up for you to win. If we don't got that, we don't have a chance.
Yeah, real talk, Ron.
You know, when you got superstars, sometimes you can't shut down superstars. That's why they're called superstars. Their game is souped up higher than yours, you know what I'm saying? But you got to shut down, you know what I'm saying, the other characters. Chris Middleton, Disco Danny all over the place. You got to shut him down. What's the other guy, Beasley? You got to shut him down. You got to shut, what's the other guy that used to play for us with the big eyes? You got to shut these
Portis
down. They can't be coming up here dropping 20 points a piece and going something like 5 for 8 3-point line and all that. You know what I'm saying? So you got to eliminate something on their squad, you know what I'm saying? And then at the same time you're eliminating those guys, at the same time our guys got to continue on and pressing on and do what they need to do. But I like what DeVron said. It's a team. Everything is team, not individual. I don't need Brunson trying to outdo Dame. I don't need Julius trying to outdo Giannis. I need team. Together, everybody always matter. And if that doesn't come across the board, then we're not going to beat this team like this, because they utilize at points in time, they take breathers as superstar to allow their other guys to go ahead and cook because you're so focused on me. And if they cooking on us, then you know what I'm saying, that makes it much easier for their superstars. But we must eliminate parts of their game, and parts of our games need to step further up, man.
Yeah, you're 100%. And I think that's what it all boiled down to, man. It was that team thing. And Ron, I tell Child Powell before Jay Bleak came on, Jalen Brunson outscored 5 of our Knicks players combined. RJ Barrett had 13, Shinzo had 11, Quickly had 7. Josh Hart, $18 million, 2 points. Grimes, 2 points. He had 36, and all 5 of them players had 37 points. You cannot have that. I don't care how big that team is. You see it. The Knicks got to go out there tonight. It was about the urgency to me. I got to keep repeating that. You have to not come out there on Christmas Day in front of your fan base knowing this is a team that's in your way. Like, I'm this type of guy right here. If you in my way, I got to get you out my way. You know what I mean? Like if you how I say hindering my progress, I got to find a way for you to stop hindering my progress. And I think they need to. urgency the other night. They just came out there. Giannis punched him in the face one time with a slam dunk and all that. And then, you know, the Hartenstein gets 2 fouls and everything goes south. They ain't go north, it went south. I ain't got no problem with the south, but it went too deep south. And I just think they got to find a way to turn it around today, man. I think they come out there with a whole different team in the few minutes. Star Powell and Jay Booty. I think you're going to see a different Knicks team today because I think they, in their mind, they got embarrassed. I think they got embarrassed the other night. Like you not 16 and 11, fifth in the Eastern Conference, looking to move up, and you get shellacked on your home court. I just don't think I don't think that's who we are. So I'm expecting all the guys who didn't step up the other day step up today.
Step up.
You know what I mean? Like the guys who didn't have it, like quickly, you can't give me 7 points, dude. You talking about you want $25 million, you can't give me 7. Josh Hall, you can't give me 2 points. You know what I'm saying? I can see Grimes doing it because he's young, he's been inconsistent, but these guys
making $4 million.
Yeah, y'all talking about y'all want 18, 25 million. Well, you got to give me 8 every night to me. You know what I mean? I just think that's what it comes down to. I'm not throwing shade at them, but this is something that I think the trading deadline we do have to address because we need a consistent player. I don't care if he only scoring 15 points a game, but at least he gets 15 every night. Not 15 tonight, 15 the next night, then the next 3 games you give me 2, 4, and 5. I'm scared of that. I mean, as a team.
Well, you know, Divine, I didn't want to cut you off, but I gotta get up out of here because I gotta pay for my food, and I realized I forgot my card, so I gotta use my Apple Pay, so that's gonna cut you all out of here anyway. But the other thing I was gonna say is like the fact that I'm noticing that Quickly hasn't stepped up against Milwaukee is gonna make me have to do a deep dive on like when we play these teams like the Bostons, the Milwaukees. How did Quickly do? Because I'm gonna have to take a look at that now.
Yeah, is he worth that $25 million? I've been saying anyway. Yeah, I know what you mean, Ron.
Yeah, man. I don't know, man. I don't know, but you know, listen. I really want us to all, you know, do what we got to do as a team. I like the players on the team. I would prefer if we could keep this team together. But the window is closing. You know what I mean? Because the window for the Knicks to do stuff before that real money start to hit is only a year and a half, basically. So, you know, they're going to have to figure it out. And if this trade deadline is a deadline where the Knicks can make a move, because we keep saying we want this guy, we want that guy, but if we can't get this guy, you know, sometimes you got to wait and stay pat and figure out what else can pop up. But if this trade deadline, if no one is really out there ready to make a move and the Knicks have a chance to make a move, sometimes you got it because next year, the trade deadline, everybody else could be involved and they could snatch people up before the Knicks even have a chance. Like, you know, you kind of gotta pick your battles. So I don't know. We gotta see what happens. But I hope they come out today. I'm predicting, even though I said what I said, I predict the Knicks are gonna try to win today because I feel like RJ's gonna step up. RJ's the difference maker to me. If Quickly does what he does, great. But if RJ gives us what we've seen from RJ, because he's been playing terrible. If RJ can step up, we got a chance to win this game. So I'm saying Knicks win 125 to 119.
Nice.
There you go. You get it all. Yeah. And I just want to say once again, Shop Powers, Merry Christmas to you and yours. Divine, same to you and yours, brother. Jay Boogie, always my brother. Like I said, I was about to call you right now. But I'm gonna talk to you some other time. But hey, man, it's just good to see your face, brother. I appreciate you, man.
Yeah, real talk.
And face to face, congratulations on that MSG thing. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I'll get ready to shout it out. I haven't got to yours, man, but you know, me shout it out real quick, man, and let you all know. You know what I'm saying? As of Friday, one of our owns, you know, I got I became a contract vendor with the New York Knicks as of Fridays. So we all moving a step closer, but that's only for the entertainment side. I don't want nobody get it twisted. I ain't got nothing to do with, you know, calling those shots or trying to get those shots about, you know, trades or whatever. That's just for the entertainment side. But that is a part of the goal. But I'm going around and sharing that with everybody because I can't do it without you all. Your podcast is I can't do it without the chats. You know what I'm saying? Y'all motivate me to keep me going. The same way as, you know, I try to motivate you all. But Jay Boogie can't be Jay Boogie without my Orange and Brew family. You know what I'm saying? There's no such thing as him. It ain't no bars, ain't no motivation, ain't no inspiration, ain't none of that without you all. So let me just go ahead and, and line that up, man. And real one more quick, and then I'm gonna jump up out of here too. Cause my baby, she playing her brand new. She got a brand new speaker microphone. She trying to J Boogie herself. You know what I'm saying? Hardenstein got to know the difference between you being a starter and somebody coming in and subbing for you, then from you being on the bench.
Let me get out of here, yo.
Sub for somebody else. You got to go out there and play like that, man. But yeah, man, blessings, health, and happiness to everybody. I love you guys. I'm going to let y'all guys close. I'm still going to be listening. But let me get back to a little bit of Christmas, man. I love you guys, man.
Right back at you, J-Bug.
And my brother, I'm going to try the video again, but I'm out here trying to work on it. But first and foremost, congratulations, man. Keep grinding.
Yes, man. Keep grinding.
365, don't die, my brother. Keep doing what you're doing. We're here all the time. Before you mix real talk, Divine, Shop House, J Boogie with the hoodie. Get your tape from Sam Goody from back in the day. Y'all know what it is. Peace, my brother.
You know what it is, man. Peace, man. Peace, my brother.
You're ready.
Have a great day, man.
Yes, sir. Yo, yeah, man. Real talk, man. The brothers came in, the all-star panel jumped in. Jay Boogie, my man Ron, me and Shop Howard, great Christmas Day joint, man. Shop Howard, we just got to go out here and execute the game plan for Luke. This Knicks team is better than we think they are. They just got to go out there and perform today. Leave everything out on the floor, man. I just want to win against this team to let these cats know that, you know what, when we on, we could beat y'all. You know what I mean? And I think this is what this team got to do today. They got to come out there and click on all cylinders. Do all the things you talked about, and like I said, they doing the one thing that you talked about all year. They doing pretty good now, hitting free throws. So they just got to get that 3-point shot ball now, especially against a team like that who deep and who tall on the inside. I always say if you can't break, you got to make sure you have 3-point shots on tonight. You got to shoot a lot of them, but make sure they hitting because if you're not going to be able to score in the paint against the monsters they got down there from the height, you're going to have to find another way to win. But that don't mean you don't stop going down there, but you got to make sure that you hit the 3-point shot tonight. They went 9 for 29 the other day. So we'll see how I go from there. My man Allah Wise got 122, 105. I'm gonna go out there. I'm pretty much on the one. I'm on that 120. I'm gonna go 120, 110 tonight. I'm gonna go 120, 110. Hopefully they can pull it out, Shot Powers and all that good stuff, man. Give me a shot. I'm gonna try to get Jay Boogie joined here one more time, then we can get out of here.
Salute to the chat. Salute to you, Divine. Push the pace. Push the pace tonight. Control the rebounds. Get to that free throw line, knock down your free throws. Try to shoot over 36%. I got it a little lower than both. I got it. The Knicks win 117 to 114 tonight. 117 to 114. I think we have a better outcome with our defense, and I think we show up with our defense when we need to in that fourth quarter.
Yeah, real talk, man. We definitely see y'all on the next show, man. Real talk, the next episode and everything like that. Let me know if y'all can hear this Jay Boogie joint. If not, I'm gonna have to close it on a normal, man. But let me see if I can get it in here again. No.
Nah.
Man, it's disappointing. I don't know what it is. I got to find what it is. It was downloaded in here. I don't know. What I need y'all to do, man, y'all hit that, go on YouTube, Jay Boogie. Check out the Christmas joint, man, from Jay Boogie, man. And y'all check it out on YouTube, man, and all that good stuff, man. I'm sorry I can't get it in here, man. I don't know what's going on with it. It is what it is. And even my outro is a little bit the delay on the delay on the lyrics and the video itself. It seems like I got to do something with that. But so if you see the music not coinciding with the actual video and it's off, forgive me for that. But I still got to come out and throw it out there. We get it out there, man. But let's go get it. My man Johnny Davis got a thriller shop house 123 to 125.
I'm with that.
Yeah,
I'm with anything that wins. I like that score too. I think I said 117 because I want them to play some defense tonight. I want them to slow this team down. You know what I mean? I want them to, get out there and out rebound them and hit 19 out of 29 3-point shots tonight. That's what I want.
Yep, real talk. Real talk was Shop Powers, my brother. Enjoy all that family and friends and all that good festivity. You cooking up over there? That's what's indie food. You got my
stuff. Man. Man.
Yeah. Go get it popping, man. And everybody out there, man. Listen, man. Y'all enjoy the day with your friends, your family. Enjoy all the festivity. Also enjoy that Knicks game. You do what you do, man, and enjoy the day, man. And if we just see you guys on the next episode, when the next one is, we'll let you know. But overall, man, let's go Knicks. Let's get it popping. Let's get this W, man, and take this thing on home, man. Which would be a good way to close it out, man. Get this win. D-Rock got 126 to 102. Frank Marshall got 128 to 118. I know I went 120, 110. So I think everybody on that high score number, because that's where they can do them cats to put up numbers. We can too. But I think if our guy come to play tonight, we put up some more numbers. The guy that didn't come to play the other night come to play tonight.
I'm hoping.
That's what I'm hoping too. But listen, everybody, we out of here. Thank y'all for coming in. Peace and blessings and all that good stuff. Y'all stay safe out there. Don't eat too much. Don't drink too much eggnog. Don't just do your thing though. Y'all have a good one, man. Shop Howard, man. My brother, I'll talk to you.
You're ready.
Peace.
Peace.
Knicks fans, yo, we coming hard.
Knicks real talk, we outside, cut the streets is calling. When me and my peeps, we elite, we ballin'. That breeze from deep falling in the metropolis. We dropping hotness, a bunch of populace. We got this, we transforming big shit. That optimist, that's the pregame show. You know, we leading up the tip off. We bleed on orange and blue through that Nick drip cloth. This shit is ball. We tossing new game stack. The game recap. We tap and name and trade chat. Plus we getting paid. The match, we made it spectacular. Like a motion picture that's in our match. We came to capture imagination with the flow of this amateur. Damn that, you're mad with the back of your city that know the rise. We about to slide up in the garden, somebody getting poked and robbed. We outside, we live in the city that's witty. We fit a lady, and they fit it after Knicks beat the team for your city. About to get a nice slice with a smart quarter on ice. They play the order with a smart device. In the city, they made a choice. It's the Knicks will talk top. You get a pop in the apple rotten. You have the whole metropolitan out there on their apple rotten. Knicks will talk. We streaming on YouTube.com. The truth through the good moves. Spot on, talking bombs. With a cop, we got a spot to drop in the hot shit. The content we have written up in your head. Don't say it. You know, us get up the body. About to get in your bag. We'll take a cab to fly back to the triad. Jet lag.